this class we will discuss about the pop-up menu and what we did in the last class. Last class we worked on fragment and what was the main logic behind fragment. Anyone just answer me that what we did in the last class. Anyone please.
Sir, we made two fragments and we had the replace function. We had used replace function to uh, minimize the overlapping of fragment with each other, because when we are running this application, so we saw that second fragment was coming upon first fragment when we click the button. So we use replace
That
function.
means when we
That means
correct that when we use the add function,
yes,
it added the fragment
yes,
every time.
and
So we used replace in place of add
add
function.
function.
That yes, correct. And we worked on fragment. And
Yes, sir.
the fragment means we included one intent or you can say one activity into
Activity
the
in that.
current
Yes, yes,
current activity. Okay.
yes,
Now we'll go for pop-up menu and also we'll add, apply the fragment operation in the pop-up menu also. Okay. Now we'll concentrate on pop-up menu. In the last two class, we worked on simple menu also. In simple menu, there was one menu, and that menu options will come up in the application bar. And from that application bar, if you click on the application bar, mm, uh, it will come the all the options. And now we'll go for pop-up menu, and everyone create one application, new application that can give name that pop-up menu or some application name. Create one application. I already created the application, and as usual, that application contains one main activity and one layout, that is the default layout, that is the main activity layout. Okay, that is the new activity, a new application I created already, and I give a name pop-up menu. Okay, now as there is menu uh, menu option means menu is required, so we'll create one directory under research directory, that is menu. Give the name of the directory as menu. Okay, it will create on the resource directory. Under resource directory, menu directory already come. Now in this menu directory, I will create. Please switch off your mic.
Ayushi Goti.
Who is whom Ayushi Goti? Switch off your mic.
Ayushi,
Mute your mic. Okay. Now in this menu we'll create the XML file, that is menu.xml file. Okay. First I'll create one XML file or one activity or you can say XML file. One XML file I'll create or values, anyone. One XML file you should to create. Okay. I don't know why it is coming in this place. Should put into the menu. Okay, that layout.xml. The file name is the layout.xml. Now here I'll write the menu that items, and that menu items that I already last class I discussed. That's why I'll take from that one. I'll not write any again. That main portion I'll go. Okay, and suppose I'm putting the menu items here. Okay, and I'll change some menu items like this is suppose, or you can keep it as it is, that add, reset, about, exit. Okay, you can keep it as it is, no problem. Okay, now this is the all over all about the menu function. Now I'll go for the layout file. Sorry, this is menu layout file. Or for your understanding, you can give it menu.xml. That is not a problem. Suppose okay, there is a layout directory, it may create some problem. That's why I rename it. Okay, I'm writing here menu or options. Options.xml file. Okay, now in main activity.xml file. Now in pop-up menu, what happens? If you click on some image or some text or some button, that pop-up menu will come up. Okay, it may be any type of resource. It may be text file, maybe image file, okay, or maybe any type of buttons. Okay, whatever you will put, that menu options will come up. Okay. So I suppose I'm putting one that already there, that hello world. Okay, I'm writing here that okay, this is pop-up menu. Click here to get menu. Generally, you can use these things in your e-commerce website. That okay, click menu. There is written menu. You click on menu, that pop-up menu will come up. Okay, you can use that one. Okay, and I'm making it some size, larger size, text size, 50 dp suppose, and also I'm giving color of the text color, text color, some color I'll choose from this color code. Okay, any type of color you can give, no issue on that. I'm taking this one, and that is the okay. This is enough, sufficient. Okay, and see, okay, this click to get the menu. Click here, you can write also click here to get menu. Okay. I'm not doing anything. And one more thing that is the that ID you need to put. Okay, otherwise cannot find out. Okay, ID is the suppose text view. I'm writing text view. That one single text in the um, constant layout. I'm not changing anything here. Okay. These two are clear, or for better understanding, suppose uh, I'm changing here. This is add. Okay, title is suppose movie. Okay, first one is the movie. Second one is the subject, or you can write action movie. Okay. And the second one is the comedy. About the movie and exit. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go for the main activity.java. In main activity.java, how I'll do, if I click on this text, then pop-up menu will come up. So to do that one, first I'll identify I'll declare one object of text view. I'll declare one text view. Okay, text view, suppose text TV. Okay, and in that TV equals to, that is the text view, find view by ID, find view by ID, that is r dot id dot uh, what was the ID? That ID was the, I think, text view. ID is text view. So text view. Okay. Now if we click, that means what? On set on click listener you have to use. So if I click TV dot set on click listener, okay, and new, new on click listener. Okay, now within on click you have to write down. First, what we'll do, I'll add the uh, options. I will add the options. Then I'll write the function for what will be the action on if you click on the options. Okay. Now to add the options, first one is the first you need to declare one, as it is a pop-up menu operation. So we need to declare one pop-up menu first. That pop-up menu, that object is the pop-up menu. Suppose pop-up menu and new pop-up menu, and there are two parameter. Okay, equals to new pop-up menu, and here you need to give two parameter. One is the get application context, means current activity, and second one is the that which object you want to inflate. Okay. The text view. Okay. And we'll give that pop-up menu, that is the object dot get menu inflator get uh, menu inflator dot inflate. That also inflate, there are two options, so means two parameters are there. One is the first one is the menu, means location of the menu or id of the menu, r dot id dot sorry, this is the r dot menu dot options file. Here it is options file, options dot xml. Okay, and the next one is the that pop-up menu dot get menu. Two parameters. Okay, the first one what we did, well, to inflate the menu, what we did, the first one we create the pop-up menu object, and that pop-up menu object contains two parameters. One is the current activity or this activity. You can write here this. In place of this you can write this. Okay, or if it is not work, you can write main activity dot this. Okay, it will work. Otherwise you can write get application context. Better it will write get application context. Okay, because in this time I am using main activity, but sometime I will use another type of activity. In that time, if you write main activity dot this, it will not work. Okay, so better you write get application context. It will take the current activity. Okay, get application context, and second parameter is the object where it will be where it will inflate. Okay, that is the tv means where tv means the text view. If we click on the text view, it will pop up, that pop-up menu will come up. Now pop-up menu, that inflate, that inflator dot inflate, that is the two again two parameters in this case. There are, one is the first one is the menu file location or menu file menu file resource and another one is the get menu. Okay. Okay, now next one, after getting the menu, now what we'll do, that if you choose that any one option, okay, this one will inflate the, or you will get the pop-up menu. Now if you get or suppose what is the operation if you click on some option, that operation you have to define. For that you need to define one uh, function, that is the pop-up menu dot set on item click listener. You can see here, set on item click listener means if you click on the item, what will be the means, so what it will listen. Okay, here you write new on menu item click listen, this one. Clear? The first one, first two line, I declare the object. You can write here, this is the declare pop-up menu, pop-up menu object. Second one, inflate the menu in pop-up in pop-up object. Pop-up object means which object means if you click on some object, that one inflect. Next, this one is the definition or define. Here we are going to define the operation on click, click on click in the option. If you click on the option, what will be the option? What will be the action? Okay. Okay. Now, as usual, that here you need to give switch. Okay. Switch. Okay. Now in this switch, what will be the parameter? Parameter is the menu item. That is the parameter menu item dot get menu. Menu item dot get item ID. Okay. Now first I will define the case. Okay, case. What are the cases? R dot ID dot. Okay, later I'll see. Okay, R dot ID dot that. What are the parameters there in options? The first one is the what is the ID? ID is add, but option ID is add, but option it will display action movie. Okay, so add R dot ID dot add. Okay. Now if we click on add, is there any? Later we'll see. What is the error here? Introduce get item ID. Oh, sorry. Switch. That is written correctly. Menu item dot get item ID. That was the correct one. Get item ID. Get item ID. Okay, let's see later. I think switch is capital. That's why it's given some wrong. Okay, and now in case R, just first time I'm writing toast dot make text that get application context, comma that is the okay uh, uh, action movie. You selected or you okay, action movie. Next one is the that is the toast dot length long dot so. Okay. Now this is the for add. Similarly, what are other options? Other options are that reset about exit. Okay, reset about exit. Okay. Now for the case of reset, okay. Here again, as means previous class I make mistake that okay, you write return true or return, otherwise it will execute all the options. That is the wrong. Okay, next one is the another case. Okay, that is the case. This is reset. Okay. And in case of reset, I written there that comedy. Just I written comedy, and again here reset. What was the next options? About, about. Okay, about it. And finally exit. Exit. In exit, you can close the activity, or you can write here that this is the exit. Press. You press exit. Okay. Now you run this one. Okay, another one thing that is the most important, that pop-up menu, uh, that you already got the pop-up menu, but first you check. Okay, this is on item. This is the on menu item. Click listener. Now this one here you need to write that pop-up menu dot show. Otherwise, it will not display the options, and run it. Okay. So very simple. Two function, and not two function. One function I used here, that is the set on click listener. And in the case of set on click listener, that different cases I defined as per the previous class also I defined. But previous case that I did not use the set on menu item click listener. There was another one function. That is the get item selected item click on click listener, I think. That you can find out here, that in the last class that we used that on option selected item or item selected, that function we used, but in this case we used this function, this function. Okay, okay, now let's see what will be the output. Okay, that is now click to get menu. Now in this text, if I click on the text, okay, you can see the four options come. One is the action movie, comedy movie, about. Now if we click on the action movie, you can see toast message displayed, action movie, comedy movie. Okay, suppose there are different type of means when you click on action movie, that what you can do, that action movie fragment is there. Okay, action movie fragment is there, that fragment will be included here. Now in action movie fragment, you suppose you design some action movie page. Okay, just like that. Suppose okay, this layout that last class we did. Okay, fragment. We choose one blank fragment. Blank fragment. And similarly, or you can give it a fragment action movie like that. Okay, or next one I will create another one, that is the uh, one fragment, that is the again blank fragment, that is suppose fragment will give name like comedy underscore movie fragment. Now what happens? Similarly for about and exit also you can do. That is not a big problem. Now in blank fragment, or suppose comedy movie fragment, what I'll do, suppose this is okay, this is a comedy movie fragment. You can design your own page. That page you already can design. Now, suppose this is a, you can do it as a linear layout or frame layout, anyone. Linear layout, and I am writing here the text here, that is the comedy movie list. Similarly for blank fragment, uh, keep it as it is. I am writing here that action movie lists. Okay. Now this action movie lists, you can also you can give Android text size, that is 30 pb. I will not do anything. Okay. Now in the case of fragment, what I will do in fragment there, I will remove everything except blank constructor and on create view. So I'll keep only blank constructor. Okay, this is the blank constructor, and another one is the on create view. This is the on create. This is on create view. Okay. I'll keep on create view function, and remaining others I'll remove. Similarly for comedy movie fragment also, on create view. Okay, this is on create, so I'll keep this one on create view, and from here I'll remove all. Okay, now you see that there is no error. Okay, now if you run, okay, now for before run, obviously I created this fragment, but you need to include that fragment. Where I will include in main activity, correct? Now main activity, okay, first I will go to the XML file, and you can see there that okay, this one will make it some changes. I'll make some changes here. This one, this is correct, and another one, that I'll put one frame layout, because where I want to include the fragment, so I need to declare one frame layout. Okay, and last class I already added that, that one I will take. Okay. That is the frame layout. This portion I will add. Now you check it where it is displaying. Okay. Now this frame layout, you define the constraint. Okay. Now my GUI is perfect. Now I can move to the Java code. Now in Java code, in place of toast, I'll add the fragment. Now to add the fragment, what was the requirement? To add the fragment, what was the requirement? First one, tell me. Last class we already completed this one, this portion. First one, initialization of the fragment. How to initialize the fragment? Fragment
Fragment manager.
fragment manager, correct? Fragment
Yes, sir.
manager, okay.
Yes, sir.
Fragment manager. That fragment manager equals to get
Object.
support,
Yeah.
get support
Get.
fragment. Next, next what? Fragment transaction.
Yes, sir.
Need you need to declare one fragment transaction. Now, how to define the fragment transaction?
Get fragment transaction.
No, not get fragment transaction. Everywhere get fragment transaction. No, that is the fragment transaction. Fragment transaction. That fragment transaction equals to fragment manager dot begin transaction. Correct. Okay. Everywhere that text is not work. That everywhere I'll write get support fragment manager means get support transaction manager. No. Okay. That one. Now what I'll do? Okay. In place of toast, that is the add means what? This is the action movie. Okay. So I'll add the action movie fragment. And action movie fragment, that is the blank fragment. So first I'll create, in this case I'll create the object of blank fragment. Okay, blank fragment equals to new, sorry, new blank fragment. Okay. Now then what? Fragment transaction dot replace. Okay, we can add, but again that problem you can face. That's why I'll use replace. And in replace, there are two parameters. What are the parameters? First one, r dot id dot cut. Where to include? Where to include? In main activity frame. Where to include? In this place I will include. So frame. What to include? And include blank fragment. Right. And finally, fragment transaction dot commit. Otherwise, you cannot see the fragment. Okay. Same operation we will do here. Here also. This is the comedy movie portion, and in this case, this is not a blank fragment. This is a comedy movie fragment. Okay. Comedy movie fragment. Comedy movie fragment. Suppose comedy, because name is very large. That's why I will take one small name object and comedy movie fragment. And in place of blank fragment, I will write comedy. Okay. Now, okay. Now you run this one. in the last class, you can see that fragment manager and fragment injection I defined into different places for two different button. Okay, in top, if you can declare globally, then it's required only one time. Okay, but if you declare here within the case, that means what scope of this uh, will remain up to this one. That's why I declared globally, because I will use this fragment transaction everywhere. That's why I declare before switch. It will become the global for this one, this portion. Okay. Okay. Now you can see the output. Now see this click to get the menu. You can click to get the menu, but if you do not click on the option, if you click on the outside, there is no change. But if you click on the option, what happens? That fragment of action movie will include in this portion. Click here. You can see the action movie list, that fragment. That fragment contains only one text. That's why it does not change anything others. Okay, you can change that one also, and you can put some images, some action movie image and details of that action movie. Okay, that you can do that one according to your requirement. Okay. And if you click on comedy movie, that comedy movie list. Okay, or if you click on about, it will display that about. Okay, here I did not replace anything or any other option. Exit, there is a text that you place exit. That is the different option. And now you can see, or you can make one that simple project that like movie ticket booking application, like that. That there will be one option that select movie. When you click on the select movie, that options will come up. Okay, action movie, comedy movie, like that. Now if you click on action movie, there will be one text view. Okay, action movie list, click on here. Again, if I click here, that another pop-up will come up, and there will be list of the movies. Okay, and select the movies. That movies will the details of that movie will come up here, and it will display that some options will be there, like that. Okay, add into cart, like that. Okay, and if you click on the submit button or add operation there, it will add to the cart. Okay, that how to add that cart, that operation, that when we'll use Firebase, that one will be more clear. Okay, or this type of operation you can do after selecting. Then again, there will be one button for suppose payment. Okay, if you click on the payment, it will redirect to the payment gateway. Okay, like that you can make your own project. Okay, now everyone just some operation you already complete. You have some concept. Okay, now you make your own project on any project, any type of project. You find your project and you try to uh, make that project, complete that project, because I already told in the very first class that evaluation process internal marks will include some portion for the internal assessment, whatever I'm giving as a practical work or assignment. Okay, or some applications I'm giving based on that, and another portion or some marks will allocated for the project. Okay, and that project mark now I'm giving, I'll also include one as a assignment or one project work. That project work you start to complete. Okay, and that is the last day of the class. I'll take means submission last date, last class. To start your project, means develop your project and keep it ready. or I'll create one thread that is the project submission. Okay, you submit your project,
So what is the topic
any
relevant
topic.
to that?
That I'm not restricting anything. You choose your project. If you cannot understand that why what should I do, okay, or this is can be able to means able to submit or not, means this is enough work or not, that you can ask me that okay sir, this I thought this project whether I can do that one or not. You can ask. That is not problem. But choose your project. You complete your project and submit it.
Okay.
Sir, is there any restriction like how many activities we included?
No, 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 no. There is no restriction, but there's something you have to do. Okay,
Okay,
something you
okay,
have to do. Like suppose, okay, there are two pop-up menu, and from that pop-up menu, I am able to see that okay, from this pop-up menu, I selected this option. Suppose there are multiple options in menu. There are suppose multiple menu files are there. You have to select one. Okay, like that. A small project. It's not a like a big project. Okay, some small project, some innovative idea you have included in that project.
okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Hmm. That one for everyone. I'll post into the classroom also for project work, and that will carry some marks. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Uh, okay. That's all for today class. And next class that is Saturday morning. That is 10:30 to 11:30. That is free time for you.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, Saturday 10:30
Okay.
to
Okay.
11.
Okay, then Saturday, see you Saturday 10:30 to 11:30. And if you have any doubt or any questions, you can ask me now.
No, no, no.
Okay, just 1 minute. I am taking the work present. I am taking attendance. 59 students are there.
So it's 57.
59. It's showing 59 in my screen.
Sir, two screens of yours. One is you and one your screen included.
Ah, okay, okay, no problem. That is the 59. Okay. Once again, I scroll down it and okay. And now you can leave if you do not have any doubt or any question. You can leave.